Hello, my name is Doreen Wuckert. I'm the author of the book Wedding Wisdom, A Practical Guide to Personalizing Your Wedding. Tonight I will read you another excerpt from my book called Wedding Locations, Free to Expensive, followed by 2 wedding anecdotes which took place on 2 of these locations. So, free to expensive. Outdoors, a local park, a skating rink, a beach, on a boat, your friends or your own, neighborhood street party, in the countryside. So all of these are outdoors and they're all free. Indoors for free. Family home or apartment, at the marriage officiant's home, and then now indoors or outdoors, and these are free as well. School or university campus, maybe where you met. A cottage, the place where you met. At work, a library, if you met there. Local sports venue. And then medium priced would be a restaurant where the ceremony and the reception will take place. A community club hall or center. Your church and hall. Short-term rentals such as an Airbnb also could be a place for your honeymoon. Hotel hall rental, 2 or 3 stars for the hotel. Museum or planetarium. Professional baseball diamond, a game to be played afterwards. Usually the bride throws the first pitch, and especially if you love baseball. Hot dogs can be served throughout. The reception may be a nearby location after the game. Or a rented bus, especially again if you met on one. And then expensive weddings. Golf and country club, private club, hotel hall rental, 4 or 5 stars, banquet hall, convention center, yacht club, on an island with hired boat to transfer the guests back and forth. I did this one in Ontario, actually. Destination wedding, often to Mexico for the ceremony and honeymoon. I've officiated weddings before the couple went to Mexico because they wanted to make sure they were actually legitimately married and married in their own country. And then the last one would be professional sports venue, when you rent the full rental of the full venue. This concludes the reading from my book, Wedding Wisdom, A Practical Guide to Personalizing Your Wedding. Now I will read you a couple of anecdotes that took place on location, called Hockey Ceremony, Neighborhood Surprise. A neighbor friend asked me to perform her daughter's wedding ceremony. The daughter first met her fiancé at a local pub. Unknowingly, they had lived across the street from one another for most of their lives without ever meeting. Once they discovered each other, she said to him, "Where have you been all my life?" Things they had in common included playing hockey. Soon after they met, their families got together at Christmas time to play hockey outside at the local community center. However, this year would be different. They decided to have the marriage ceremony at the local community center. No one except the immediate wedding party was to know. They would all play hockey, presumably as usual, for an hour and a half. After an hour, the marriage officiant, that's me, would wander onto the ice and simply stand there smiling. When the day came, things went as planned. The players did not get it, though. As I stood there smiling in the middle of the hockey rink, I was in the way of their hockey game. They looked at me as if I were crazy. Gradually, the bride and groom skated forward. I asked all to gather around. Reluctantly, they skated towards me, hockey sticks in hand. As the ceremony began, there were tears of joy. It was quite a surprise. It was well below freezing. The ceremony was kept short, but effective and memorable. Now this concludes the reading of my book, Wedding Wisdom, A Practical Guide to Personalizing Your Wedding. If you found the reading interesting, please pick up my book at Amazon, Kindle, Google Play, Apple Books, Barnes & Noble, Friesen Press, or contact me through my website, weddingwisdombook.com.